All right, this is Grandfather. Now I have an update and a few reminders. Mother Earth is building more land. She feels that you need to have more land to hold all your peoples. All right? So be thinking about that when you put up a house in some place that might be risky, because perhaps land is meant to be there. You would not know this, of course, but if there are volcanoes active or even asleep, you can be sure that there are distinct potentials, no less than 15% all over the planet, and in some places much higher, that Mother Earth is planning or even in the act of constructing new land. And sometimes she will just be trying to raise the elevation of land that already exists. Now, I've mentioned a few places in the past where she is hard at work doing that. I will mention such a place again, but just in passing, because the people there are struggling with many things, and it's difficult. I do ask that you try to help them in some way if you can. And that's the Philippines. That is an island community. There are other island communities that are also experiencing such upbuilding of the land or new land being created. In the case of the Philippines, Mother Earth is attempting to create a land bridge from the islands all the way to the nearest mainland. It will take her quite some time to do this, but the reason she has not gone to any much greater lengths is because she does not want to harm the local population. So part of the time, all right? If you're on the Philippines, you might feel a sense of tension even if there is no reason to worry. It doesn't have to be a clue or a warning about people around you. It could very well just be your body reacting to Mother Earth's desire, and she will fulfill that desire if she has to build that land bridge and to raise the altitude of existing lands in your country. Now, I feel it is always better to give warning rather than to say, oh, too bad for you. All right? So if you're on the Philippines and you have the opportunity to move elsewhere, you might want to think about it. And if you're willing to welcome people from the Philippines in your country or in wherever you are, they are hard workers and diligent and good people, so I encourage you to do so. Now, there's more. All over the world, change is very clearly indicating itself to be happening. It is not a prediction of doom, all right? It is a prediction that I'm giving now, but really it is a comment on what is obvious, that it is absolutely essential to include everybody and not segment the population. You don't have to have too much. All right? You don't have to have too little. It is important to include everybody in the turn you're about to make. The turn on earth is to be more benevolent and to remember who you are. I've been predicting this for a time, and it is imminent. And by imminent, I mean within the next 2 or 3 years, you will notice things. One of the things you will notice is that you just don't remember why you're mad at somebody. And if you don't remember, maybe just let it go. All right? A lot of people are mad at a lot of other people just because who they are, what nationality they are, what religion they are. In short, it's not personal. It's just about your perception of who and what they are. Try to let that go, because everyone is changing, and you're moving into your soul selves as your day-to-day selves, which is your natural state of being when you are not on this planet of learning. You are that. All right? So you are becoming that again. And it is how things will get better. So don't fight it, okay? Even if you fight it, you will forget. If you forget whatever it is, including sometimes you'll forget the names of your loved ones, don't think that you're going crazy. It just means that you know your loved ones by their permanent names, which are usually much different than their earth names. So sometimes you will get a feeling to call one of your loved ones something else. And if you get that feeling, write it down or try to remember it, because it might be their actual soul name. I thought that might interest you, yeah. All right, that's all for now. Just an update and a reminder that Mother Earth is working to change the planet so that it will be more compatible to you and for you, all right, in the times to come. Good life.